friends, happy Wednesday. Today's math lesson is going to be a little bit shorter because it is just a continuation of our fractions in a set from yesterday. And I know that you guys, we've already practiced with it. You guys did some independent practice yesterday and looked over a couple of workbook pages. So let's go ahead and do something together. Let's all, draw a rectangle on our whiteboards, and we're going to pretend like that's a cookie tray, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pretend like I'm baking some cookies, and I am going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Oreo cookies on my cookie tray, okay? Now, I am going to go ahead and I am going to color in 4 of these cookies, and we're going to pretend like I'm putting some orange frosting on top of these, okay? Now, I am going to now split my cookie tray into 5 equal parts. So that means I need to have the same amount of cookies in each of the columns, and I need 5 columns, okay? Oops, my green isn't working, friends. I need 5 columns, okay? So let's go ahead and figure out how we would do that. Would I go like this? No, because that would only have 2 as my denominator. 1, 2, that won't work. So let's erase this. Let's try another way. What if I go ahead and go like this? Oh, that's right, that's what a column is. 1, 2, let's see if we can do it. 3, oh, it looks like we will. 4, 5. Do we have an equal number of cookies in each of our sections? Yes, we have 2. So my question for you is this. How many orange cookies are there? Out of my group, how many orange cookies are there? Good job. There are 4. But what if I asked you this? What fraction of my set of cookies have orange frosting on them? What fraction? Pause. Okay, I have one group that has 2 frosted cookies, and I have another group, 2 groups of 2 orange frosted cookies. So 2 groups out of my 5 groups. 1, 2. Is that, you guys, I just tried to use my green again. Out of my 5 are orange. So what would my numerator be? Write it on your board and pause. Good job. My numerator would be 2 because I have 2 groups of how many groups total do I have of cookies? Good job. 5. So to answer the question, what fraction of my set have orange frosting? Well, that would be 2/5 of my set because I broke it up into fifths and I have 2 columns that have cookies. Now, what if that have orange cookies? What if you had said, oh, well, Miss Cantrell, it's 4 out of 10 because you have 4 orange cookies and you have 10 on your tray. Well, that's true, but we would need to simplify this if that's what we were going to say. So let's try that if you did it this way. What is a common factor between 4 and 10? So what can be divided into both of these numbers? Well, I know that 1 could be, but that's just going to give me the same thing. So that doesn't really do anything. Let me try the next number. Let's try 2. Yeah, I can do 4 divided by 2, and I can do 10 divided by 2, so that sounds good. All right, 4 divided by 2 is 2. Good job, John Thomas. 10 divided by 2 is what, Judd? Good, 5. Now look, Beatrice, what did we get? Great job, we got 2/5, which is the same thing as we had said originally. So these two fractions are equivalent, but this one's not simplified, and it doesn't necessarily ask you what we were wondering about what fraction of the set are orange, okay? So if you have this, that's okay as your answer, but just make sure to simplify it so you can divide your numerator and your denominator to get the same thing. All right, let's try another one. Let's see, let's do oranges. I'm going to draw a set of different fruits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oranges. And I'm going to have some apples today because I love apples. Okay. All right. Excuse me. My first fraction is, or my first question, excuse me, is, what fraction of the fruits are oranges? What fraction of the fruits are oranges? Pause. Okay, let's go ahead and see how we can break this set of fruits into equal pieces. So I could go like this, but are all of my fruits in this section oranges? No, they're not the same thing. So that won't work. Let's try this way. Are those the same fruit? Okay, that's good. Are those the same fruit? Yeah. Let's keep going. Oh, do we just have apples in these groups? Yeah, okay, we're good. They match. So if I were saying what fraction of this set are oranges, well, let's look. We've got 1 piece, 2 pieces that are orange, and 3 pieces that are oranges. So for my answer, I would write 3 over what? How many sections do I have total? 1, count with me, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sections. So 5 is going to be my denominator. Now, if you were a friend where you did this, oh, Miss Cantrell, there's 6 oranges out of 10. Yep, that's true, but it's not simplified. So you could divide by 2 in your numerator and your denominator, and you would end up getting this same thing. Doing it this way, guys, is a much easier and a quicker way to figure out what a fraction of a set is, okay? And, you know, that way you're not having to go through and having to simplify it as you go. So, friends, today, I know I told you this was going to be a little bit of a shorter one. What I would like for you to do is to open up your student workbook, 3B, so different from yesterday, and I would like for you to turn to page 109. And today I'd like for you to do pages 109 through let's do 111 if you can, okay? So go ahead and pause the video. All right, parents and grandparents, here are your answers for these pages, and if we can just double check that the kiddos are getting these answers right, that would be awesome. All right, so here's 109. This is what they should have gotten. And remember, you can pause the video on whatever page so you can check. Okay, Here is 110. Okay. And here is 111. And then that way you can be sure that we're all on the right track. And don't forget to reach out to me if you're noticing that your child is getting a few of these wrong. That's going to be really important that we catch and we help fix that. Okay, so just let me know. All right, guys, happy Wednesday, and I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday for some more math. Bye.